to those who felt the administration hasn't expressed empathy?
I think that, I think people who are experiencing this, right, who are outside of the arena, who have been organizing since October, that is a step. But I think that what they really were asking for was, of course, the opportunity to speak for themselves. I think that, like all people, when you are experiencing something, you want to be able to tell your own story. And a lot of the people who, Palestinian American, Arabs and Muslims, were asking for that opportunity. So while, we all obviously believe that there should be a ceasefire immediately and permanently, and that Palestinians, just like Israelis, deserve the right to self-determination, we have to do more than just say that we believe that. We have to actually take steps that are going to evidence that, take steps that are going to show that we're willing to start to listen to people who have been outside of the political, I would say, conversation for so long. Yeah. It's been a third rail, and there's going to be a lot more work that we have to do to show to this demographic that the Democratic Party includes them in its big tent, includes them in our foreign policy considerations, and also includes them in our conversations around humanity and human rights.
You're talking about the decision at the DNC to deny anyone from the uncommitted movement or Palestinian American to take the stage. Congressman Ro Khanna tweeted, "It was a tragic mistake, perpetuating the erasure of the Palestinian story and voice." Why do you think Democratic leaders resisted it, and is it a self-inflicted wound?
I think that there has been, and I think that if you really look at this, long before October 7th, it was almost taboo to talk about Palestinians, to talk about the experiences that they have and that they continue to have in our politics. And I think that this was a continuation of it. To put on stage, first of all, I think it's important that we recognize that even the way we talk about the movement is in a way that sometimes is a little wide, is broad. It doesn't always take into account what folks are arguing about. I think that whether it's the Black Lives Movement or the movement for Palestinian rights, there's always this rush to say that their movement, the ways that they protest, the tactics, the strategies are inconvenient. And I think that that's just the way that we've done it, especially when we're nervous about a presidential election that we all know is incredibly important. Defeating Trump is the top concern. But we can do that, and we can also give space, create space for people, voices that are marginalized. We missed an opportunity to do that here. And in doing so, what we are essentially saying is that every Palestinian thinks the exact same way, that all folks who are protesting, who are voicing their concerns, are one group and not individuals, not all folks who are coming with different perspectives. I think that there was room and space to say that there is room in the Democratic Party for that particular perspective as well.